A grand view of ancient Babylon. Golden sunlight, illuminating towering walls, lush hanging gardens, and the bustling streets below. Daniel, wise and dignified, walks through the palace gates, greeted by guards and officials who bow in respect. Inside the ornate palace, Daniel stands before King Darius, receiving a robe and a gold chain. The king smiles warmly, showing trust in Daniel, who serves with wisdom and honesty as one of the king's top advisors. Jealous officials gather in a shadowy corridor, whispering and glaring at Daniel. They hatch a plan, plotting to use Daniel's faith against him, with suspicious and determined expressions on their faces. The officials approach King Darius with royal documents, convincing him to sign a new law. For 30 days, no one may pray to any god or man except the king. The king, unaware of their motives, seals the law with his ring. Daniel is seen in his private chamber, windows open toward Jerusalem. He kneels on a colorful rug, hands raised in prayer, showing unwavering faith. Sunlight pours through the window, casting a peaceful glow. The jealous officials secretly watch Daniel from behind a column, taking note of his prayer. Their faces are triumphant as they hurry away to report him to the king. King Darius sits on his throne, deeply troubled as the officials accuse Daniel of breaking the law. Daniel stands calmly before the king, surrounded by guards. The king looks heartbroken, realizing the trap. King Darius tries to find a way to save Daniel, pacing restlessly in his royal chambers. Scrolls and law tablets are scattered on the table, but the law cannot be changed. At sunset, Daniel is led through the stone corridors to a massive iron gate. The king walks beside him, looking sorrowful. Daniel's face is calm, trusting in God. Guards open the heavy gate to a dark, echoing lion's den. Faint growls and yellow eyes glint in the shadows. Daniel steps inside bravely as the gate clangs shut. The king covers his face in grief. King Darius returns to his palace, unable to sleep. He sits alone in the moonlit throne room, eyes closed in prayer and worry for Daniel. The palace is silent and still. Inside the den, Daniel stands among the lions. An angel, glowing softly, appears beside him, holding out a protective hand. The lions lay peacefully at Daniel's feet, their eyes gentle and calm. As dawn breaks, King Darius rushes to the lion's den, his royal robe trailing behind. Guards roll away the heavy stone, and the king anxiously calls out for Daniel. Daniel stands unharmed in the den, smiling up at the king. The lions lie quietly around him. Light streams into the den, illuminating Daniel's peaceful expression. The king helps Daniel out of the den, rejoicing with tears in his eyes. He orders the officials who accuse Daniel to be punished, removing injustice from his kingdom. King Darius declares throughout the empire that the God of Daniel is the living God, who rescues and saves. Royal messengers spread the decree across the land. Daniel stands on a palace balcony, looking out over Babylon. He prays and gives thanks to God, his faith stronger than ever. The final scene shows Daniel surrounded by friends and citizens who celebrate his deliverance as rays of golden light shine down from the heavens, symbolizing God's faithfulness